J.W. Anderson brings avant-garde collections to the London Fashion Week runway, full of unique designs, textures, and colors. This season's J.W. Anderson showcased a minimalist aesthetic, with structured pieces in muted tones of black, brown and gray. The cuts and silhouettes were modern and sophisticated, demonstrating the designer's creative vision for the season. The presence of vintage accessories in the collection was particularly popular, demonstrating the label's focus on creating a classic yet modern aesthetic. At J.W. Anderson, the runway shows put great emphasis on interesting prints, patterns, and textures. These elements add depth and dimension to an otherwise minimal collection, with standout pieces guaranteed to turn heads. Unique silhouettes and a fusion of different colors also play an important part in creating the perfect look for the season. The use of layered and combined textures and materials emphasizes the label's desire to continually push boundaries. For J.W. Anderson, showcasing different and unexpected designs is key in telling its story. The collections vary from season to season, often featuring a mix of classic pieces with a fresh sense of style. The runway show for Spring/Summer 2019 was particularly inspiring, offering a range of avant-garde pieces that combine functionality and wearability. The garments created a perfect balance between relaxed and tailored pieces, which is a signature of the J.W. Anderson brand. The look of the show was also marked by interesting fabric choices, with the designer's use of denim, wool, and silk adding texture and interest. J.W. Anderson presented an exciting combination of traditional pieces with futuristic elements, creating an overall look that was modern yet timeless. No matter what season, the J.W. Anderson shows are always a must-see at London Fashion Week. The designer's collections have a distinct aesthetic that is both daring and wearable, and always draws the attention of fashion lovers from across the globe. The creative flair and originality of the pieces showcased on the runway is what sets J.W. Anderson apart and makes it one of the most sought-after labels in London fashion. Whether it's classic pieces with a twist, or all-out avant-garde ensembles, the designer always finds new ways to surprise us with his collections each season. The J.W. Anderson show at London Fashion Week is an inspirational celebration of the designer's eclectic vision, that always leaves the audience wanting more. This season's show was a perfect example of the label's commitment to giving us something different, yet wearable. J.W. Anderson is one of the most iconic labels in the fashion world, and its runway shows at London Fashion Week never disappoint. The designer's talent for mixing traditional styles with creative new looks will continue to be a source of inspiration at the biannual event. This year's show featured a selection of typically minimalist pieces that embodied the perfection of the J.W. Anderson brand. The garments were carefully put together, to create an overall structure that was memorable and timeless. Exquisite fabric choices and subtle details on each piece showed the designer's commitment to creating stylish, wearable looks for all seasons.